Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or good evening, Teresa, and welcome to the 2022 City of Kingston Christmas Parade. I'm Tony Brown along with
Teresa Nichols. So glad to be here back together again. It is a beautiful night the good Lord has blessed us with.
That's exactly right. The temperature has dropped probably 9 or 10 degrees since I was here earlier to partake of the good food from the food trucks that are behind us. What a great deal that is. Like I say, the temperature has made it just enough Christmassy to have a good parade tonight.
Absolutely. We don't, and no rain, no snow, and we really didn't need a parka or a bonfire tonight. So this is a perfect night. We're excited. We've got a big slate of floats, officials. It's going to be a great night for a parade, Tony.
And we want to start off by saying a special thank you to the Roane State Community College communications class with Matt, who's the head man down there that takes care of them all the time. And welcome Miss Zoe for the first time. Thank you all for being here filming. And thank you for tuning in and watching the 2022 Kingston Christmas Parade.
Sit back and enjoy the excitement. Whoever is in this nice truck.
Well, they're going back. That looked like that's one of the police vehicles for the city of Kingston.
Okay, and now here's some more of our city police new trucks. I love them.
There's Roy Montgomery coming in. Yeah, they found out that the trucks do a whole lot better than these other things. They get to pick stuff up. They need evidence, and you know all these trucks have got a cage in them that only holds one person.
Okay. Haven't been in there, so
yeah. Well, I happened to look at them when they came in. Again, here comes some of the sheriff's department. There's Daryl Cook, and he's over the school resource officers for all of the county, and then the sheriff and the county commission just added, I think there was 4 new ones, and I think almost all of the 17 schools now have those throughout the county.
Great. Daryl does a great job.
Looks like that the sheriff's department's going to using the pickup trucks too. You know, it seems like they change colors every other year. You know, they were white and blue, and now they're all gray.
Now they're gray or silver, I guess.
Yeah. So you can tell who has the older vehicles when they come through with the white ones, the hand-me-downs to the rookies that are coming through, I would guess.
Well, you can't always buy a bunch of new ones, unfortunately, because of budgets and everything.
Yeah,
so it's great that we do have some new ones. So we appreciate all of our officers, city and county, and we'll talk more about Rescue Squad and everything later on in the parade, but thank you for all that they do for us.
I had the opportunity to walk down this Kentucky Street just a minute ago, and there's people lined up on both sides of the street. Looks like we're going to have a great crowd here tonight to get this Christmas season. This starts the Christmas season in Roane County.
Right. Our parade is always the first one, the first Monday after Thanksgiving, and we love to kick it off for the county. Now there's the black Roane County SUV. That's the DARE vehicle.
That's Mr. Murphy. He's the school resource officer for the Kingston area.
Here's our Kingston Fire Department, one of their fire trucks.
One of their brand new ones just came in last month. That's a $385,000 piece of equipment that's coming in.
Nice. Chief Gordon and crew do such an outstanding job for us.
And Judge Stevens and his children are riding on the fire truck tonight.
Okay. That's great. I think we have our Honor Guard coming now, Color Guard VSA Troop 101, who have been so faithful over many years since we've been doing the parade and then some on presenting our colors and our flag, and we appreciate them.
And if you haven't gotten your Christmas tree, your live Christmas tree, again, I think this is like the 40th year that they've been selling Christmas trees down at what I grew up as knowing the gravel pit.
Exactly.
They're set up and ready to go, so if you need a Christmas tree, go by and see the Boy Scout Troop 101.
Yes, they'll set you up, and I'm sure they'll put it in your vehicle, on top of your car, in your truck, however.
So this is good. They've got people that are walking throwing candy, so that makes it a little different than throwing it from the vehicles. I noticed in the instructions it said if you're throwing high, throw low. Again, some of the Scoutmasters coming through with their Boy Scouts of America, part of the Great Smoky Mountain Council. That's a good-looking.
Nice trailer there they're pulling behind that truck.
Got dandy graphics on it.
Here's our Grand Marshal, State Representative Kent Caffey, who's retiring this year. We appreciate him, Marilyn Caffey in there with him. We appreciate his 10 years of service, 10 plus, I guess, a little bit, and appreciate all he's done for Roane County. Here's our Kingston City Mayor, Tim Neal.
There goes the
Hey,
mayor.
Mayor.
Just recently elected to an additional 4-year term. Then here comes brother and sister. We got Wade Cresswell and Lucy Johnson, as Wade has just been elected to the
As our
county
Roane
executive,
County executive.
and Lucy has been elected to the city council. Now then, little trivia question.
Okay.
Brother and sister, the
Yeah.
only ones in Kingston history that have both led the ticket and will both serve as vice mayors
Mayor.
for the city.
Yep, very nice.
So
Merry
let's-
Christmas.
So everybody's got their cars decorated. and-
Yeah, reminder to shop local. We've got so many nice shops here in town, restaurants. Hey, there's our city manager, David
Noel and the
Bowling.
city manager and Monkey, and got a crew there with him as he's coming through. David Bowling, been here for what, 8-9 years already, I
Yes.
think, doing a good job
Excellent job. We
as
love.
our city manager.
Yeah. Here's some of our favorites from Corbella Shrine Temple. These are the mini roadsters, aren't they?
Yes.
Good orange color.
And they've paid attention. They've stopped at the light in front of us so that we can film them. Maybe the only ones in the parade that read the instructions.
Yeah, we want to capture their procedures and entertainment they want to provide. There's a shrine clown.
You know, I wanted to get one of those when they first started those back there 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in and out of them.
So they always have nice trailers and trucks following behind. Got to haul those puppies. They go to many Christmas parades. And here comes some of my favorites also, the Corvettes from the Shrine Club.
And again, they have to practice. They just don't come out here on a parade and just do what they do. And where we're situated, they're kind of restrained because there's not enough room to do all the precision
Right.
V8s and stuff that
Yeah,
they
they do those figure eights.
Yeah.
and,
But the Cabela Shrine, if you know of a child that needs any kind of corrections in their walk or their talk, it's all free.
burn cases.
Burn cases, they all
Yeah.
go to Kentucky. They've got a van locally that will take you up there at no expense. So if you see a Shriner with his fez on during the paper sale, be sure and contribute.
Yes.
The Cutter football team for the Kingston Optimist Club.
That looked like Jill Sickow's son up front. Here comes a good-looking float.
Well, they've got plenty of lots.
Is this the robot from the Full Metal Jacket, the robotics club at Kingston High School?
It is.
It's their buggy bot. Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. And here again, this is a robotics program from the Roane County High School, and if you want to support them, they take donations as well, and they do a great work in cutting edge and doing robots. I think here comes some more football players or cheerleaders, I think, maybe.
Again, part of the Kingston Optimist Club. They'll have 400 and something kids playing baseball, another 500 playing basketball and football, and a lot of cheerleaders,
Yes.
While we've got another group coming here in just a moment, we want to say a special thank you to the Kingston Parks and Recreation Committee. Eric Clark is the chairman, Paul Rogers, Sue Collins, Keaton Heathcoff, Ruth Thompson, Denise Hedrick, Linda Townsend, and Michael Greenwell. And then, of course, our Kingston employees, Parks and Rec, J.R. Bess is the director, Jacob Murray. Debbie Russell sitting over here, Sonny Hunter, Eddie Lentz, Cody Brown, Jan Parthen, David Bowers, Cameron Starnes, Carolyn Fuller, and Ken Elam.
So
Now
here we
then.
got coming up the Roane County High School Band, which is under the direction of Andrew Lane.
This is the award-winning Roane County High School Marching Band. The director, Mr. Lane, is in his second year as the head person in charge of the band, and already they're getting ready to go to the Peach Bowl on December the 31st down in Georgia to participate in March down there. They'll be gone for 4 days. They'll get to enjoy the sights in Atlanta. If you want to help them and take advantage of everyone in the country seeing the Roane County Band, you can do that by contacting Coach Lane at the Roane County High School. Let's stop and listen to the band.
Yeah. The Peach Bowl. That's awesome.
You know, it still takes a lot. They always put these trailers and stuff in, but people that are not associated with a band doesn't realize they have to tote all of these uniforms, put them all up, hang them all up, make sure you get the right size. So these parents work themselves to death.
Yes, they do. Right now we have Murray Meadow Stables coming up, and their horse trailer is decked out. It's got Santa Claus up on top, friendly faces inside waving at us. I believe I see a Rudolph or two, and Bubbles. Yeah.
Now, this has got a compartment for the horses, and it's got a camper trailer in it.
Pretty sweet. And that was Murray Meadow Stables.
The horses are all decorated.
Like that suit.
Now, what's the difference between these horses in the middle of the parade and the horses in the end of the parade?
Is this a trivia question?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're diapered.
Okay. And here we have Harriman Public Works. Isn't that a gorgeous float?
Drac Langley is the director over at the street department. He called me today and said, "Hey, Brownson, I forgot to enter our floats, and please put me down." So, Drac, this is just for you, and you did a great job putting it together.
Nice float. Thanks for joining our parade. Now who do we have coming up? Very well decorated trailer.
Yeah, they're supposed to have their name on the side, Miss Teresa.
I'm trying to stretch and see. Well, they got a lot of cuties on there. It looks like some dancers.
Guys, we apologize. Sometimes we've instructed them to put their name on the side, and
that is Sweet Southern Dance
there you go.
Team.
It's on the back.
Yep, and they were using a chicken theme this year, and they've got dancers, tumblers, and all the best. So if you want to enter your child, I think if you reach out to Sweet Southern Dance, they'll take your kid and teach them gymnastics and all kinds of dance. I'm guessing we're too old to do it.
Yeah.
We got some more dancers here.
I like that song.
Here's a trivia question. Who sings it?
Mariah Carey.
Very good.
Hey, these are the bouncers. They had these ladies exercising and bouncing on these
Dana Green.
on these shoes at the Automotive here in town.
Okay.
They did it right there, and you talking about something. They went on for 5 minutes, and I lost 2 pounds just watching them.
Well, then let's bring them back. Great job there. Okay, here Top Flight Athletics. They're also have your kids gymnastics, cheerleading, all kinds of classes. You can even have your birthday party there, Tony.
Yeah, they're located on Decatur Highway, just outside the city. Go by and see Amy Jones, and she's got them from all ages. They've got a really nice facility down there if you haven't been by.
Yes, they do. Look at, they're doing cartwheels. I never could do a cartwheel. Watch them little ones. Maybe they could teach me. Now they're doing stands and cheerleading stands. Merry Christmas. How good is that? Great job, Top Flight. And there again, you've got parents following behind. Thank you for being involved. That's awesome. So now we've got First Baptist Church, Tony, coming up. Right here in corner of Kingston. Actually going to a Bible study there and enjoying it so much. Beth McConnell's our facilitator. That church is huge.
Big church.
Yes. The remodel is gorgeous. So they've got a beautiful Star of Bethlehem on their float.
Don't forget when they pass the offering plate to help pay for it.
Yes. We like those offering plates. My pastor reminds us of that as well. Oh, they got a great trailer full of kids. That's wonderful. And so First Baptist Kids students, they've got a group called The Movement. So if you don't have a home church, reach out to First Baptist here in Kingston or come up to Star Hope Chapel in Wartburg. We welcome you as well.
Are you still the piano player?
No, my good husband took over. He's a better piano player than me.
Is that right?
Yes. So here we've got Kitty Corner Daycare. They've got a cute 101 Dalmatian float, it looks like.
They just keep expanding. They've got places in Knoxville, Rockwood, Kingston, Loudon.
You know, I misread my spots. Those are little cows, not 101 Dalmatians. They're cows. Mooey the cow, sorry.
F3 out of Knoxville, maybe?
Yes, this is a guys that have fitness, fellowship, and faith, and I think they really work out hard. I think they come to Southwest Point and work out.
They were there Saturday.
And I think it's pretty intense, so it's not anything I want to be a part of.
I watched them from the deck.
Did you?
Yeah. All-Star Promotions is next. Is that Gil driving? I believe it is.
They're always so good to be in our parade and throw out T-shirts and very nice welcome. Did we mention that we had food trucks here tonight? And it smells so good. They're right behind us, and we've, me and my good husband Jeff have come a few times when they've been set up, and good eats, Tony.
I've been to every one of them and ate tonight. Really a good thing. It brings the people out in the community. They can sit underneath the umbrellas that they set up. It's a turnkey job.
Nice picnic
it's really
tables
nice.
out. So yeah, please check the city's website or Facebook, and I think they're done for the year after tonight, aren't they?
They've still got a couple of special things that they're doing. This
Okay.
is an add-on that they've gotten here tonight. So they really do a good job. It's hosted by the chefs. It's a food truck rally hosted by the Chef's Workshop. And they've got a facility in Knoxville. It's just so cool that this one guy, he takes care of everything. He's got a kitchen up there at this place. You bring your dry goods and your supplies will be delivered up there. You can rent freezers and refrigerators. You can even plug up your vehicle up there. And then he'll put you out in places 3 times a week. So it's just a real neat business program. I asked him if he wrote the model, and he said, well, kind of. Circle M Farm is our next.
They have they're supposed to have some goats, and I believe I see them. How cute are they? They've got a trailer full of kids and adults, and then
Now the kids, you mean that's the goats, or they got live kids?
No, they've got live
So they got kids and
human
kids.
And they've got sweet little goat kids. And then there's a pretty lab dog there. Cute.
Is that a goat or a dog? That's a goat.
That's a goat, yeah. Look at its pajama bottoms on. It's got little Santa Claus bottoms. Yeah, can't you hear it making noise? Here we've got the Daughters of the American Revolution, Southwest Point chapter. They're all decked out, got their flags, and then they've got women walking. Appreciate all that they do for the city. There's Sue.
Sue Collins?
Hey, Miss Sue. Hey.
She's one of the members of the Parks and Recreation.
Yep, I used to serve with her on that and beautification. Now this is the East Roane County Ruritan Club, and next year they'll be celebrating their 35th anniversary of doing community service here in Roane County. So they've got a nice antique type float, carved out animals, very nice, very well done. We appreciate them. Who do we got up next?
Mike, the barbershop from Harriman, maybe?
Yes, it is. He's got somebody in there getting ready.
In the chair.
Yes, he does. He's got pretty trees. That's really well done. Now we've got Studio 111. They've got a their hair studio, and they've got a pontoon boat filled with kids and adults, and decked out with Santas and candy canes. Very well done. And bubbles. We need to get us a bubble machine here, Tony. Colwell Banks float's coming up now. Their message was, open the barn doors and come on in. They'd be happy to help you get new property all over Roane County and then some.
What's an older tractor in it?
Yes, it is. Good old John Deere. My good husband's wanting a new John Deere lawnmower.
Well, they're expensive.
You don't think they'll be on sale now?
Whew. I've got one that I've had for 16 years.
See, they're worth the money.
That's right.
Well, we keep talking about it. Oh, that one driving a tractor and got a little puppy with a little Santa Claus hat on. How cute is that? Man, they've got, what, 4 tractors? Oh, no, that is a cute little car. Did you have one of those growing up?
No, but I always wanted one. They gave one away at the Ford dealership one time, and I just knew I was going to win it, but I didn't.
Did you pal?
That may be it.
Well, go out and tell them you want that car.
With a little Briggs and Stratton motor on it.
Oh, this is a cute.
Look in here. There's Jason Taylor. He probably traded for that thing just for the parade.
Well, good trade. Not sure what year that is, but that
I'm not
is
sure
cool.
what it is.
I want to say a VW Bug, but I don't think it is.
I think it's a converted VW Bug, don't you?
Yeah. Here's Mr. Steelman. Always brings part of our parade in memory of his daughter, Jennifer Steelman. We appreciate that family. Here's some good music coming from this truck. Unfortunately, we don't know who they are, but they've got their truck very well decked out. They've got sweet little kids on there. Good Christmas music. Who's up next, Tony?
Well, I'm trying to see. Is that center field of Oak Ridge?
Canterfield.
Canterfield.
Yeah, it's assisted living.
Assisted living.
I think this is the first time they've been in our parade. They're throwing
well,
out
we're glad
candy.
glad that they're here.
Yes. Here comes some more horses. Got people in matching outfits, lights around their neck, and that horse is beautiful. Got a nice, pretty skirt on. I'm not sure where they're from, but they got nice looking horses.
They're just from a little bit everywhere.
Yep.
Because there's Susan. I saw her. She lives right off of Lonville Road. Here comes the Patterson truck. It looks to me like without them getting here, I believe it is.
Yes, it is. They're always a part of our parade. We're going, hey, Merry Christmas.
Now that's the truck they started in. It's got Kingston on it, but you know they're in Crossville, Oak Ridge,
Harriman.
Roane County.
I mean, not Harriman.
Well, they're fixed to be in Harriman.
Well, I didn't
with another store.
Okay. But yeah, they're in Knoxville. Well, that's cool. They're Central City. Here. I love it. Nice little truck. I forget. I'm sorry. I don't remember.
This horse here is kind of tired. Oh, here comes another one. Not as tired as the other one. The Auto Truck Shop. Downtown Harriman.
Nice. I'm going to say 63 Mustang. How far off am I?
It looks like maybe the taillights may be a 64. You're really close.
Okay.
The Auto Truck Shop. Look here, they decided that, you know, they've had those things where they run up down the street. They've got that one on a trailer. That is a good deal there.
The Mustang was a 64.
Was I good?
Yes, he was.
Could tell by the taillights.
So here now we've got Eddie's.
Eddie's Body Shop over in Harriman.
Harriman, if you need any repairs or towing, holler at Eddie's and they'd be glad to help you out.
There's Mr. Moore, the owner and proprietor. They also have wrecker service, 24-hour-a-day service. Give them a call at 882-6474.
Hope we don't have to, but if we do, they're right around the corner and be willing to help. Oh, now this is a cool doodle bug. This is One Step Closer Vinyl Creations. Nice doodle bug. Got the Grinch on top.
Located up here on Race Street in the old Danny Collins place.
Yep. Nice Camaro. That's pretty. Here comes an old truck. Pretty. Jody Tipton always likes when I describe these vehicles.
Nice and pretty.
Yeah, nice wheels. And a lot of the floats are also being judged this year, as always. And there's a lot of time that goes into the floats, shining up these nice cars, and just, you know, coming out and being a part of the parade. We just appreciate everybody that does. That's a nice Chevy. What's this green car?
That is a Chevrolet, probably about a 70-something Impala.
That looks like Tommy Snow driving it.
A Malibu. This is a Chevelle Super Sport, probably a 67 model. With roof vents, hood vents on it. Yellow.
Pretty yeller. I saw this one coming up the road tonight.
So it traveled, huh?
Yep. I'm not sure what car club they're a part of, but boy, there's a bunch of them. We got this nice old antique, and then we got a lowrider here.
Now that's a Volkswagen, and I'm trying to think what you called those. I can't think of it.
What is that called? What's that car? A Corvair? Jeff says a Corvair. I don't know. This is a convertible.
Hey, that's just for Jody.
Yeah. He's going to be so proud of me.
Hey.
Got to give a shout out to Miss Georgia Cooley and Linda Pickle, who always enjoy watching back on Channel 15, the playback of the parades, all of them that we have in the county.
Is this a GTO?
That looks like one.
Councilman. That's Councilman Philip Breadwell.
Newly elected this November.
Yeah, swearing-in service is Thursday night at 6 o'clock. And while we're mentioning that, I want to say a special thank you to the Kingston city officials. Kingston Mayor is Tim Neal, Tony Brown, Randy Childs, Tara Stockton, Stephanie Wright, and along with newly elected Lucy Johnson and Philip Breadwell.
Appreciate all of our elected officials. Enjoyed serving and know the good job you all do. And appreciate that. Keep up the good work for us. Now this is a GTO. Merry Christmas! They're not throwing us any candy. But that's good. They're focusing on the driving. These are nice. We've had more this year than I think we have in a while. Those are great cars. Now we've got some, looks like some wreckers, more wrecker service. Here's DNR from here in Kingston. If you need them anytime, 865-376-1155.
And they've got wreckers or rollbacks, either one, whichever one you need.
Yep.
Peggy Ann from Rockwood. If you need a big wrecker, Class C, they've got them.
Merry Christmas. Peggy Ann used to have a truck stop up there, right, at Westall years and years ago?
Yeah. Well, they've still got, used to be downtown Rockwood, and they moved part of it up to top of the hill. So here's one of their bigger size records for tractors and trailers, and as many wrecks as we have on the interstate anymore.
They get the business.
Blue Thunder
is the name of that truck. Now here comes a high-riding truck. This is CHS Landworks and Pool Designs. I think this is the first year they've been in.
Yep.
This is probably a good time of year to start planning your pool for the spring.
My neighbor's having a pool put in.
I know she is. I'm excited. I think she's going to let me come over.
Heated saltwater.
Yes. So they can haul your rock, your dirt, take off your debris.
Darn, those are big green trays. Is that green?
I think it's a blue. I'm going to go with the blue. This is still part of CH
Landworks Super Duty Ford, it says. And there's 5 of them.
They're in business to haul and make your dreams come true by putting a pool in your yard.
So somebody on our paperwork says fleet of 5, and somebody's marked it up and put only 1, so we're back to 5.
They all were available to come.
Yeah. But now here's what it is. They work today, but they've got them clean. So somebody had to go do a good job of cleaning.
A quick wash job, yep. Now we have volunteer trash service come up. They've got a 1 compactor vol trash truck. Got that good old orange we love.
And that's, wait a minute, let me think. Jimmy Muncie.
Yes.
Now for the county folks, you know, they've got the dumpsters that they can take it to, but these folks will come. It's not that expensive. If you want to, you can see they've got 3 different trucks. They'll set a yard box out for you. They've got those, and then they've got the compactors. They can get up into the subdivisions and take your trash out. And I think for a fee, they'll even give you a garbage can.
Do they recycle?
Nobody around here does much recycling. There's not any place that can take most of it.
Well, but you can haul it still down to the Roane County Recycling Center.
And they'll only take so much.
Yep.
Don't do any glass. You know, there's nobody recycles glass.
Nope. We've got Service Master Restore coming through. That's Service Master and Creative Restoration and Flooring. They've got 2 vehicles here, and I think they're usually in our parade, and we appreciate them. If you have those needs, please reach out to them. I took our granddaughter, my husband and I took our granddaughter Lucy to recycling for the first time. She's 5. She lives in Mount Juliet, and so she loved it. Got to recycle some and learn how number 1s and 2s of plastics. And then we went down to the candy cane run, and she participated in that and had a big time. So we appreciated Park and Rec's organizing that.
I got there late.
It was fun.
Domino's Pizza right up the street.
Good time after all that turkey to call and get you a pizza. They've got walkers as well as little slices of pizza in our parade.
And they were closed on Thanksgiving Day to allow their delivery people and their workers to have a opportunity to visit with their families.
Nice. After our turkey, you know, it's a good time to get pizza. Appreciate them being in our parade this year.
I made white beans.
Did you?
Yeah,
after
yeah.
That sounds good. Have you forgotten my phone number?
No, I've still got it.
Here's ORUD. Merry Christmas from them. We appreciate our gas lights that are around the city here that they help us with, and they look so great in our city. We got a shout out to Tim Clark and his crew for the wonderful Christmas lights they've hung, and the city looks amazing. So if you haven't had the opportunity to drive through Kingston, please do.
You know, and I still don't know if we've got them all up yet or not. You know, we bought new
Merry
ones last
Christmas.
year.
Yes,
and,
I love them.
Had some left over that but you've got to have certain fixtures to hang them on the pole.
Right.
So REU did a good job. If you notice now, we've even got them out the dock toward the 70 bridge,
Right.
and they fixed those up with electricity, so we could. That's what allowed us for the first time to have the Christmas lights out that way.
Yeah, we got snowflakes going out that way.
This is Keep Roane Litter Free.
Roane County Highway Department.
It's Miss Mary.
Here we've got Mike's Body Shop, Record Service. He's got people
Mike Brown down in Midtown.
throwing candy from their truck. And we've got Star Bethlehem lights around the old courthouse, which are beautiful. Merry
Thank you.
Christmas! Couldn't see what auto dealer that was. Nice Jeep.
Cash Express, located on 27, down in the old shopping center between Rockwood and Harriman.
Down where the Roane County News is now?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a big elevated truck. Big and green, like the Grinch. I need a stepladder to get in that puppy.
I would too. Need two to get back out. Is that the dog driving that? No, there, he's just sitting up there. I was like, there's a darn dog driving that truck.
It's a miracle.
This is a Chevy Nova.
Nova. What year?
I don't know. I'd have to. I'm thinking.
It says Nova SS, so Super Sport, right?
Yeah.
Is this some utilities?
Rockwood Electric Utility. They've got two trucks in it, I think. They'll be throwing candy from the bucket trucks. You know, these are the folks that you never think about until your lights go out.
Exactly. Or, you know, when we have ice on the lines and something, they're the ones that are out trying to restore power for us. We appreciate their service. And they're carrying the Grinch. But he's throwing out candy, so that's nice. Giving us a wave. I think we got our Roane County Rescue Squad coming up now, Tony.
Yep, all I've got left is
shouting out a big Merry Christmas to us. We can't thank them enough for all that they do during all our festivities on the lake, or if you're just out and about and need them, they're there on the spot to help us.
and they pay for all this stuff. They are a volunteer group. You can, you know, they've got to keep all their certifications up. They take care of all the death runs for the coroner in the county. They take care of the lake rescues. They've got a group that climb down the side of rocks, and then they are back up for the fire departments. South Roane County, that's 1401, the chief coming through. That's their brush truck. They've all got different uses, and they've really been used from here as of late with this dry weather.
Right. Here's our emergency services vehicle.
Now, I think that is a privately owned group there.
Okay. Here's part of South Roane County Fire Department. And these are volunteers.
Yes.
And like you said, they have to keep up their certifications and everything, so they're skilled to, you know.
And I think they have 4 stations. This is the Harriman Ladder 1.
Here comes Blair Fire Department.
Brad Daniels is the chief over at Harriman. Blair takes care of everything from the other side of Oliver Springs. Mr. LeMasters is the chief. Funded by partly by the county commission, the United Way, and then donations.
Right. Here's a Rockwood truck number 1.
Mr. Crabtree is the chief down at Rockwood.
Did we give a shout out to our chief, Willie Gordon, for our fire
Haven't yet
department?
because they haven't been by yet.
Yeah, they came by first. Remember you were talking about
Well, that's
the
right. Their new truck.
Yeah, so shout
I
out
think we
to
did. But Willie Gordon is our chief.
Fine chief of fire department and our fine chief of police, Jim Washam.
I had supper with Willie tonight. There's Brother Sammy riding his horse.
He's always in our parade.
Sammy Forster.
Yeah. We appreciate him and those beautiful horses and ponies. And here comes some more dressed horses with garland and bells. And
don't have any whistles.
No.
Scares them. And they do a really good job. I don't see how they make it right in close with all the emergency response people.
Exactly. Merry Christmas! So I guess this is all part of the Quarter Turn Ranch coming up now. They've got a float and some riders, and then they are followed by horses. If you're interested in ride, maybe participating in horse riding, 865-660-RIDE, R-I-D-E.
Look at this Palomino. He's pretty, isn't it?
He is. They're all beautiful.
Well-mannered.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and here comes our favorite guy. My husband's getting excited. Santa Claus is coming. Have you been a good boy this year? Yes, he has. He retired this year.
I heard that.
He's loving it. He retired in July, and we're having the best time. I always remember you get one sock on your birthday on the 24th, the second sock on Christmas Day.
Yeah. But I
love that story.
I didn't get those until I turned 50. So here's ladder one from the Kingston Police Department, and old Santa is on board helping the Kingston Fire Department.
Throwing out that candy. We want him to know that we've been good this year. So we've had a really great parade this year, Tony. We want to thank all of our officials, all the people that participated in making the floats, walking beside them, throwing the candy, and just everybody that watched the parade. I think as we mentioned it down by Jason Taylor's car lot, there were people lined up on the sides of the street all the way up through here, and we appreciate everybody watching and joining our parade.
And again, appreciate Miss Zoe and Matt from Roane State Community College. They've been filming it for us, and they're going to go back and work on this a little bit for replays, both on Channel 15, which is the Roane State channel, and then the other local channel, BBB Communications Channel 12 with Brad Jones and his guys.
Right.
And also, they are tabulating who the winners are for the best floats, and they will show those as we come on. So look for the replays. There'll be several on both stations, and again, I've enjoyed it. I tried to figure out how many years we've been doing this, but then I tried to figure out how many years I'd been doing it.
Yeah.
And I can't go back that far. I don't want to admit
it's been a long time, but it's always such a pleasure to announce the parade with you, Tony, and I want to thank the good Lord for the perfect weather night, perfect for a Christmas parade, and we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, God's blessings in the new year.
And don't forget, my birthday's Christmas Day.
That's right.
In case you want to get me anything. So on behalf of all of us here at the City of Kingston, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.